Coming up in this week's vlog.
What is that? Is that funny? That's too funny. Okay. She's mean. Ow! My blood pressure went through the roof. The worst thing that I ever could have seen in my life just happened. I had ended up lighting some candles, and I had a candle lit on my counter. It happened so fast. Lily starts crying, and I turn around, and her head is on fire. What is that? Is that funny? That's too funny. Oh, be nice and share. Careful, don't fall. It's Monday and we just got back home. Timothy and his Aunt Ella was out of school today, so she stayed again last night with us. And I think last night she was beginning to feel a little homesick. She went back home this afternoon. We met up with her mom halfway. We got back home about an hour and a half after we had dropped her off. I had to run to the post office and drop off the package. That big package I was telling you about for bows that I got an order for. I finally finished those up. Finished the last one this morning, so I went on ahead and got those shipped. There was a total of 17 or 18 bows. I think it was like 17 from her order plus her freebie, because anytime I get a new customer, I always give them a free bow. But right now I have a, well, actually I think my special ended. Well, for the month of October, I had a special where if anyone orders any bows or shirts or tutu outfits, whatever it may be, then you get 2 free stacked boutique bows. So anyways, our mail just ran, and I got this in the mail from Buzz Agent. This is the new Welch's Refreshingly Simple and Peach Mango. And it's funny that I got this in Peach Mango because this week, this past weekend when we went to the grocery store, I got apple juice and it was in the flavor of Peach Mango. And it's actually not bad. It's pretty good. I ended up also getting some coupons in my package for 75 cents off one of those drinks. And then also I got a sandwich container that's got Welch's logo on it. So yeah, I'm excited to try this and see how the kids like it. I think it'll be pretty good. It looks pretty tasty to me. Oh no. Looks like there might be a house fire. Can't see, but I can see the smoke. You see that? Oh goodness. Kind of hard to see anything because we're fog. I don't see the smoke anymore. That there is an ambulance. I guess we'll know in the morning when I take you to the bus stop. We'll be able to see if there was a fire or something. Oh, I'm cold. It is so cold outside. Yeah, there's little kids that live over there. I hope if it's a house fire, nobody got hurt. Eric, come on in. Hey guys, so it is Tuesday and it's just now a couple minutes after 11 o'clock. I just got back home about 10:45. We had to run to Hobby Lobby because I got a bow order, so I had to pick up a few things of ribbon, and then I had to go ahead and run over to Kroger and pick up some garlic bread. My husband requested some garlic bread because we made spaghetti last night. We didn't have any, and we got a few other things we can make that we could eat garlic bread with, so that's why I got that. And then I also had to get a couple of those like pancake sausage on a sticks for Timothy for breakfast because he was out of school yesterday and I didn't realize he didn't have anything as a hot breakfast item to eat at home because he don't really care for like cereal and Pop-Tarts and things like that. So this morning I had a couple toaster strudels and I made him one of those. And my whole point of actually going to Kroger was to get Lily baby wipes, and I forgot to grab them. So I ended up having to run to the dollar store and get them there on the way back home. And I also got this at Kroger too, some more of that carpet freshener stuff. At the dollar store. Today's the last day, so by the time y'all see this video, this deal's gonna already be said and done. But they had a buy one get one free on the Sun laundry detergent, this stuff right here. So I got 2 of these, and they retail for $3.95 each, so I paid $3.95 for 2. When I realized what kind of a good deal I had, I was already almost back at home. I was like, well, I'll go to the dollar store over here and I'll just grab a couple more, because I told my husband about it, and he was like, shoot, go back in there and get some more. I'm like, well, I'm already almost home now. So I went on ahead, went over here to this one, and they told me that they were sold out, that one gentleman came in there and bought every last one and spent over $100. And I was like, really? I was like, you would think you guys would like limit people on that, you know? But she was like, no, he came in and got them all. Anyways, at least I got in on the deal at my other dollar store. It's a pretty good deal. So that'll save me a couple weeks on having to buy laundry detergent, because they're big loads. These are for, what is it, 100 medium loads is what, wait, hang on. That's weird. I guess maybe one that's weird. Okay. They're both the same size, but one's 100 loads and then the other one's 84 loads. Maybe you have to use a little bit more with this one. I don't know. But, yeah, 100 loads and 84 loads. So, I mean, you get quite a bit. They're 150 12-ounce bottles, so you can't beat it for $3.95. And we've used the Sun laundry detergent before. My husband actually used to deliver it whenever he was driving over the road, and one of the boxes or the crates or something that he had them in had got destroyed, it got damaged, and only a couple of the detergents spilled, but because some of them spilled out into the whole box that they were in, and I guess stores don't want to have to mess with cleaning it all up and everything, even though the other bottles weren't damaged or anything, they ended up saying they're not going to take it. So my husband was like, well, they've already paid for it, so I guess I'll just keep it since they don't want it. We ended up having like 9 or 10 of those things, and it lasted us quite a while. That detergent's actually pretty good, and I like to get the scented stuff. I don't really care for the kind that's for sensitive skin, and the only time I would use it is for Lily's clothes, just because she does have like that skin eczema. This is the receipt, so you can see where I paid for one and then they took one off of the other. And Caleb got him, all their Halloween stuff is like 50% off or 80% off or something like that. So he got this. Huh? That's fine. It's fine. Caleb's distracting me. Caleb got this little Halloween tumbler cup. He really wanted it, but when we got in the van, we realized it was broke, and I told him, I'm like, well, buddy, you just have to work with what you got. And then whenever we got it inside, he dropped it again. And these kind of cups have like an inside cup to them. The whole thing just came apart, so I super glued it back together, and now it's good as new. The only thing is there's a chip there from where I guess it was already broke when he grabbed it, but oh well. Lily then seen her favorite cup, so she got one of these. Actually, she's never had a newbie cup. She's always had the Munchkin ones, but they're the same kind of cup. They have the silicone nipple, and she really likes her Munchkin cups. You can see here, the purple one's a Munchkin. But, I mean, there's really not much difference. I think the newbie one is a little bit smaller. It's a 10-ounce cup. Actually, yeah, I think this one here is a little bit more ounces. Let me see. No, actually, they're both 10-ounce cups. It's just the center part is more squeezed in for a better hold. She's turning the TV up, as if you can't tell. Are you not able to hear that? I don't like a loud TV, kiddo. I do not like a loud TV. Actually, I could sit in my house all day with the TV off. I don't need TV. Unless my shows are on, like Bates Motel. Can you believe it? It's November. It's officially the kickoff for the holidays now. Just in a few more weeks, it's going to be Thanksgiving. My face feels so horrible. I don't know what's going on with it. I don't know if it's the weather change or what, but it feels like it's just staying greasy and oily, and I can't keep it down. Like, it feels and looks so shiny. It's getting on my nerves. Feels like I put lotion on my face and I didn't.
See, I can't get that part. It goes.
You're gonna go back one.
Oh, and then you press that 2 times, and then
you're gonna go. Mary had a little lamb, little lamb, little lamb. Whoops. Mary had a little lamb, but these were penny in there, that's why.
Yeah, people's been putting pennies in.
So we stuck a penny in there.
Here.
Yeah, see, y'all got a penny in here too.
You're singing that Michael Myers song or something?
No,
That's
I can't remember who sang it.
Yeah.
She's banging my head with a brush. Are you brushing out my naughty curls here? You're done? Yeah, keep brushing it. I got me a shower a little bit ago, and I didn't brush my hair out yet, so I'm letting her play with it. She's doing a good job though. See, it's a little dark, so she really gets into it. It's thick, isn't it, Lily? Oh, you're gonna mess your hair up. Don't do that. Ooh. Yeah, such a big girl. Ow. Ah. Okay. She's mean. Ow! My blood pressure went through the roof. The worst thing that I ever could have seen in my life just happened. Didn't even see it coming. Lily was standing at the counter and she was eating some Doritos. She likes to take the chair and push it up to the counter. And that's what she did. And she was standing there eating chips. And she got down, she went to the living room. Then I went to go help Caleb with a game on his tablet. And Lily goes back into the kitchen, and before that I had ended up lighting some candles, and I had a candle lit on my counter near where she was eating. And when she went back in there, she got back in the chair, and I didn't even see it happen. I mean, it happened so fast. Like I said, I was helping Caleb with his game on the tablet, and Lily starts crying, and I turn around and her head is on fire. So I run in there and I grabbed the wash rag out of the sink, I drenched it over her head, got the fire out of her hair, but she lost like all of it. Well, looking at the camera, it's on the opposite side, but it's like right here. She lost all this little section, and I'll show you guys here in a minute. And she lost a few little pieces right in here. It wasn't nearly as bad as it looks. I ended up taking a picture of it after it had happened, and I'll show you guys what that looks like here. Looks really, really bad. I felt like so terrible. I started crying. I ended up getting her hair all washed out and everything. I had to wash it 2 times because of the smell and all the black pieces that were in her hair. It doesn't look as bad. Come here, Lily. You can see there. It's kind of hard to tell. She's moving all over the place. Come here. Look, come here. You can see where she lost a few little hairs there in the front. And you can see she also got a little burn spot here, and then one up here closer to where she lost most of her hair. I ended up taking all the candles and blew them out, put them up. I'm not going to have any more lit candles in my house just because now after that happening it scares me. And I had, like I said, I had them up on my kitchen counter, but I wasn't even thinking that she would have got up there in that chair and got so close to it. I mean, I had it pushed back. I mean, I couldn't push it back too far because the flame would have made the under part of the cabinet that's on the wall hot. Yeah, one of the worst moments. I feel so terrible for that. But I'm just glad she's okay. It could have been much worse. We got her all cleaned up. What? Come here. Okay. Come here, sit down. Watch out, Bubba's gonna jump. Come here.
Really?
Just throwing the balls. Well, now you got Chico.
That's not it. That's a fail.
Dun, dun, dun. Blood work. Blood work. Last time we passed out. Hopefully you don't this time.
Right here. Good job.
Really?
Too cute.
Well, he didn't pass out, but got a little on the edge of getting ready to.
I told him.
Did he remember you from last time?
He don't.
Oh.
I think that was the same guy. I'm pretty sure it was.
Well, at least you got that done with, and you don't have to worry about it for another year. Well, you only did 2 vials.
I gave him.
Come on.
Come on. Hey, Caleb. Over here, baby. Caleb.
Alrighty. I was on the edge of my seat the whole time. I was almost fixing to come back there and peek around the corner because I heard you say you were getting ready to fill it or something.
Yeah, I was feeling it. Because I get real warm before I do it. And I was starting to get real warm in there.
Oh my gosh, those look so good. Ooh, and they're big. Look, Caleb. Want one?
Do what now? No, it's fine. I can do it up here.
Okay, here's the cream.
So good.
That was a good idea.
Oh, they give you a little stir too. See, McDonald's don't even do that. Starbucks is better. Them cake pops good. They're really loving those.
You say it.
Yum yum. You can see her little burn on her head today. I knew it'd probably show more. Look at her hand. Her hands are so terrible from that eczema.
Perfect.
Hey guys, so I am on the way to the post office. I've got to drop off a package. I got a bow order after that big one, and these next few batch of bows that I made turned out so cute. I'll include some pictures here of how they turned out. I love every single one of them. That Grinch one is to die for. And that Santa one with a little buckle rhinestone in the center. But I just had to make a phone call to Lily's dermatologist because Lily's having a really nasty flare-up again with her eczema. I'm still really hesitant on whether it really is indeed eczema, just because it's so different than my oldest son Timothy's. Either Timothy just don't have eczema and he's just got really dry bumpy skin, or Lily's got it and she's just got a severe case of it, and maybe Timothy's just got regular dry skin. But I had to call in a prescription for the stuff that they gave her last time I took her for her visit. It's been quite a few months back, but we used all the tubes that they'd sent us because she had a really bad flare-up at that time. But right now it's actually one of the worst flare-ups I've seen. Really bad on the back of her neck, and then it's also not looking so good on her hands. Her hands are all cracked and tore up and peeling and bleeding and dry. But the back of her neck, I'll show you guys whenever I get back home, but it's like dry and scaly, and I've never seen it that bad before. I usually see it where it's just red and where she's scratching, but right now it's really dry and scaly, and those scales are a little raised and thick looking. It just looks really irritated. So I know that's got to be bothering her. So I'm just waiting on the practitioner just to call me back and let me know that they got it called in, because I just had the nurse call me and asked me, you know, how she was doing and, you know, how everything was looking with her eczema and stuff, and I explained to her it looks a little worse this time than it did last time. She sent that over to the dermatologist, and I'll hear back from them hopefully here shortly so that they can get it called in so I can hopefully get it picked up today. I'd hate to have to pick it up tomorrow just because I'd hate for her to have to go any longer. If it is tomorrow, what I'm gonna do is run to Walmart and get some hydrocortisone cream and put it on her to kind of help with the itching, or I might just get her some Benadryl. Right now it just really seems like the allergy medicine I've been giving her, the Zyrtec, just isn't really doing anything. But going back to yesterday, me telling you guys what had happened when she had caught her hair on fire. She had stood at the kitchen counter in a chair eating some Doritos, and when she got done, she got down. I ended up going around the house lighting candles. I did not put the chair back at the kitchen table. I went to go help Caleb with the tablet. He was trying to get a game to work or something, and I couldn't get it figured out. But then I started hearing screaming and crying, and I turned around and I see Lily standing at the counter over the candle and her hair is in flames. Scared the life out of me. I ran to her so quick. Oh my gosh, I mean, it just happened so fast in the blink of an eye. I mean, 2 seconds is literally all it took. And I felt so terrible and so guilty, and I know I shouldn't feel that way, but I can't help it. Like, us as parents, we're supposed to protect our kids, you know, from dangers of the world, and that there was something I feel like could have been prevented, and it wasn't. She's doing better today. She did get a little burn spot on her forehead. Sorry guys, I was turning. And I've been putting some what was it called, healing salve or something like that on her, along with some coconut oil, and the scabbing looks really good. Like, it doesn't look bad at all, so I'm hoping it doesn't leave a yucky scar on her forehead. I'm just glad it wasn't much worse because it looked really yucky when she did it, but now it's not as bad. So anyways, I'm here at the post office and I'm gonna run this package inside, and I'll see you guys here in a bit. You can see where I lost some of my hair. There. I'm getting tired, ready for her nap. That little burn there. And a couple little light areas here. Oh, it sure did take off a lot of hair there. So it's just now, I'm not even sure what time it is. I think it's like close to 5 o'clock, maybe a little bit after. But I called Lily's dermatologist about her refill because they never called me back about an authorization to have the refill sent over to our pharmacy. And what's Bubba doing? Doing something in the truck there. But anyways, all this time I waited and I actually had 2 refills at the pharmacy for it. The whole time I didn't even know that. I didn't even remember what the name of the ointment was. I think it's called flucortisone or something like that. But we're gonna go pick that up at our pharmacy, and we're gonna go grab us a bite to eat for dinner. I think I'm gonna get me a salad because I'm just not that hungry. Ever since I started my vitamins, they've been keeping me pretty full. We're just waiting on Tim to get back out here to the van. Caleb got in the van and he had doggy poo on him, and he somehow or another got it on his hands and ended up wiping it on our seat. And I ended up taking baby wipes and hand sanitizer and napkins and got that all cleaned up, but he's still inside cleaning Caleb up. I don't know, must be in a pretty bad ordeal. He must have had it everywhere. But anyways, you can see her little burn on her forehead there that she got. She had some up in here too, but they're not even showing today. It's just that one. Yeah, you silly girl. Look, you got cake pop. We went to Starbucks earlier and all of us got cake pops, and she got it all over her car seat. So I'm going to take this off and wash it tomorrow. Or I may do it Monday or Sunday. But I meant to show you guys the back of her neck from her little flare up she's got. Huh? Yeah, it's all cleaned up.
He had it on the bottom of his shoe.
Oh yeah, that figures. Well, he was out back playing before we decided to leave, so I'll show you guys the back of her neck whenever we get home. But her hands are really, really bad. Like, they're swollen. Let me see your hands. Look, look. Ooh, see how they're cracked. I know, but her back of her neck looks worse. You ready to go bye-bye? You want your blankie? Did you say he got it on his blanket?
I don't think he did.
Is it good? She really chowing down on them french fries. Yum yum. Y'all eating? Fighting over ketchup.
Dada, I want to see what toy I got.
Huh?
See what toy I got.
You can look at it whenever you get done.
Let's see one year, and then I'll
Her
put
hands are so
back.
That's a lie. You're just gonna
Her
look at
little
it and play
hands are
with
so
it.
tore up. Loner sitting over there all by himself.
Nice. Let's do this.
Do it again. Are you gonna give Bubba to your nugget?
Yeah.
Are you eating, Caleb?
This is a good salad. Barbecue ranch is what it was called. Barbecue ranch chicken. Pretty tasty. Just not enough. They gave me 2 packets. It's still not enough.
Before we leave, we're picking that up.
You want to try a bite?
Tell if it's pickle.
You want to try a bite, Mommy salad?
Easy way if it has pickle on it. Look, this is an easy way if it has pickle on it.
Oh, I love pickles off of burgers. They're good.
I'm just gonna lay down. Because you're pushing me down anyway.
No, she's wanting you to sit up.
What?
She's saying, Dad, I want you up.
I don't know what you did with the comb.
Where's your comb? Oh, she put it up on the back of the couch, I think. She loves playing with hair. What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? Good morning, guys. It's Sunday, and it's just now 9 o'clock in the morning. Doing my normal Sunday cleaning. I'm actually doing something a little bit new. We bought one of those iron skillets, and I've used it a couple times, and then I stored it away, and I noticed I was getting like, because I used to keep it down here in my cabinet, and you can't see it now, but I had like a rusty ring from where it was sitting down there, and so I ended up transferring it to the bottom of my drawer down here where the rest of my pots and pans and all that stuff is. And I seen where one of my friends on Facebook had shared a post about iron skillets being the best skillet, and I commented on it and I said mine is all rusty and it makes my food taste like metal and it's just got an overall metal smell to it, and they ended up telling me that you got to season it. Well, I didn't know this. So she told me how you do it and all that good stuff. Basically I have to buy like skewer pads or Brillo pads and scrub all that rust out of it, and I already did that. And then you have to season it with shortening or oil. He had advised me to go ahead and put some shortening on it after I've got it cleaned and dried real good. And I mean, you don't have to put a whole lot on it, just enough to kind of give it that shine. And to lock that shortening into the pan, she told me to put it in the oven for about, I think she said like 20 minutes or something, if that. And then take it out, let it cool down, and then kind of, I guess, wipe it a little bit, but not completely where the shortening is like coming off the pan. Or she told me I could redo it again. So that's what I'm doing right now. I got my pan in there, and you can see how nice and shiny it is, and it's not rusty now. It looks really nice. It's gonna be hot to get out of there too. But yeah, you can see that grease is locking in, because even with me wiping it, it's still pretty shiny. So now that I know how to do that, I will have to give my skillet a try whenever I make cornbread again, or some homemade gravy. I want to make some homemade gravy so bad, and I've never mastered it. So over the weekend I went to the store and I bought I love gravy, biscuits and gravy, but over the weekend I went and bought this stuff, which is really good. I've only had it one other time, and it's been quite a few years ago, but it was really good. I think it was only like 82 cents or something like that. It was just under $1, but you get quite a bit in here, and it makes 2 cups. I actually remember whenever I made this last time, I had quite a bit left over, and I stored it in a Tupperware bowl, and I had it the next day. I haven't showed you guys in a couple days what her head looks like after she burnt her hair, but you can see today her spot on her head's starting to scab now. Right there. But that's the worst spot that she got from it. You can see the little loose hairs right here. Here, let me see. What do you have in your hair? You got cheese in your hair. Yeah. But you can't really tell it because it has like a natural part right here. So it all just kind of falls over the short pieces. But when I have it pulled up is whenever you can see it. But you can see her little burn she got there. But I've been putting that healing salve that I got from Essentially Beautiful. I told you guys about a eczema ointment that I was using on Lily for her leg, her ankles, whenever she had a little flare-up. And she sent me this, and I've been using this on that little spot on her forehead, but it's scabbing over, so I'm still putting it on there though, just in case. But anyways, I'm gonna finish getting some dishes put away. Lily's trying to help me. And I will talk to you guys some more later. Look what you did. You head-butted Bubba, and you split your head open. It never fails. She's always knocking her head off. Now I gotta go get that washed up. It's a mess. You're a mess. Yeah. Look, you got blood on your shirt. They were sitting in here in her bedroom floor playing on these pillows, and one of them rolled over into each other and they bumped heads. Caleb didn't get anything from it. Caleb's A-okay. So let's get you cleaned up. It's a good thing we bought bananas. It's a good thing we bought Band-Aids this week. I almost said bandanas that time. Yeah? Yeah.
Goodbye for now. Thank you all for watching. Make sure you check out last week's vlog. You can also find us on Instagram and Facebook.